So this is our older model solar pool heater. You can see it's had a little bit of a hard winter this year. It got banged around. Some of the tubes are coming loose, and that just like screams, replace me, replace me. So we're gonna do that. So in the back of the shop here, where most people never venture, we've got a supply of lumber that is just going to crap. And the goal here is to rebuild this solar heater for the swimming pool and not spend anything, or see how little we can actually spend. So I'm going to take you guys for a little ride on that. Enjoy. So I scrounged up a piece of plywood out of the back of the shop there and took some measurements, the size of the glass, and cut out a quasi square rectangle based on the size of the glass. And now we're going to make a wood frame out of some old 2x4s. Kind of a hard winter, that heavy snow in April, February, whenever the hell it was. Took down the cover over our shop door, and these are the 2x4s that are going to now become part of a solar heater. Screwing down the wood frame onto the plywood base to make an air gap between the glass and the plywood. Some of these boards, man, you guys are going to look at and go, holy crap, what a piece of garbage of wood that thing is. But you know, if you set them up just right, maybe trim off just exactly the right amount, you might find a little golden treasure inside some of these babies. So here is our wood box. It's going to be about 3.5 inches deep, made from scrap lumber. And we're getting ready to attach the sides down to our box. It's pretty squared. Looks like it's going to work for the glass. And we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so here is our box with our windows on it. Looks like it goes to the corners real nice. Yeah, looks like it's going to work. So really critical to holding up the glass in the center of this big 4-foot by 4-foot something, we put a little block in the center so the glass pieces where they meet will have something to sit on. And we had to locate to the other side, and you can see, maybe you can't.
2 screws.
2 screw holes in there someplace that hold that little block on there. We just came in from the backside. So here we are fitting in the foam. I happen to have some foam pieces that were given to me, and we are cutting and shaping them to fit inside the heater box. And that way it builds up heat in there and keeps it in there so it bakes like an oven and heats that water real warm. Here's our foamed up solar box. The black tubing will go into here. Just some leftover insulation stuff that we had. And we're going to wrap it in black plastic now. So show you what that looks like. So after the foam was put in, that's to trap heat in and keep it in. I had some leftover pond liner, and we stapled and attached and wrapped it in the pond liner. And the pond liner should act as a heat sink, holding some of that sun rays into the inside of that box, can create a convection oven type of feel. So this is the old heater, and it was basically just coils of black tubing tacked down with some sticks onto a pallet, and that's what we used for a number of years. And it actually had worked pretty good. It would heat the pool up within 24 hours in 80-degree weather, so that was pretty good. We're going to see what this new one does. So standing up here is our setup solar panel. Tubing is all wrapped inside, and we have the seals all around it, waiting to paint the backside, the bottom, trim some screws off the back, and then we will mount the glass over the top of it, start take some temperature readings on the inside. Time to get the pool set up. So the pool's up and running. We got the solar panel on the chairs and hooked up to the pool. But I got to tell you, there was a little bit of a glitch in the process. When I first hooked up the pool, the solar panel, we didn't have any water running through it. And it sat in the sun on a couple pretty warm days. And it not only overheated the panel, it melted the tubing and some of the plastic inside, and also cracked some of the glass. Incredibly hot in there. So here is our redesigned and reconfigured panel with some of the tubing replaced and a little bit of cracking in the glass, but it seems to be working. We're getting about a 2% gain, and it looks like it's summertime and time to go swimming. Hope you enjoy the video. So the pool's up and running. We got the solar panel on the chairs and hooked up to the pool. But I got to tell you, there was a little bit of a glitch in the process. When I first hooked up the pool, the solar panel, we didn't have any water running through it. And it sat in the sun on a couple pretty warm days. And it not only overheated the panel, it melted the tubing and some of the plastic inside, and also cracked some of the glass. Incredibly hot in there. So here is our redesigned and reconfigured panel with some of the tubing replaced and a little bit of cracking in the glass, but it seems to be working. We're getting about a 2% gain, and it looks like it's summertime and time to go swimming. Hope you enjoy the video.